Hey Pisces, welcome to Christa and Christ Tarot. I'm going to do your January 21st to the 28th energy reading. I'm going to start at Pisces with your Trust Your Vibes Angel Oracle cards just to get a feel of your personal energy. And it says vibe check and you're the boss. So Pisces, vibe check to me is like the tuning fork. This card comes up when we need to get in touch with our intuition, where we need to understand that our we use our intuition sort of like a guide or a measuring stick to let it home. And how does a 7 or above? Because that's high vibrations. So does it feel like a 6 of? Because that's low vibrations. You want a high vibrating space for where you live in your day to day. Also, your energy is you're the boss, Pisces. It's like no one's pulling the strings. You're not a puppet. You are the boss, and you decide what is high vibrations for you, and you decide what is low vibrations for you, or low vibrations, um, Pisces. So your overall energy, your vibration right now is telling me that you can decide if they are of high vibrations or not, and if that benefits you or not, because you're the boss, Pisces. No one is, up in the sky pulling the strings for you. You pull the strings. You run the show. Tied to your emotional and vibrational being, Pisces. Uh, I would suggest you take a look at Abraham Hicks if you want a better explanation or to go more in depth on that information, Pisces, because I definitely feel like that's in your energy this week. So you definitely should check that out. But yeah, definitely vibe check is just being very aware, sure, and conscious of your personal vibration and of the people, places, and things around you. Everything has a vibration. Everything has a frequency. Everything is energy. All right, we're going to take a look at the major themes of your week. The Emperor, I am directing temperance. All right. So, Pisces, you are directing, you are balancing, and you are cautious. It's almost like Pisces, you're directing your attention towards um, bringing about balance. You may feel like there's some kind of red flags, or your intuition is telling you that something is imbalanced, and you are directing your attention towards this imbalance that your intuition is speaking to. We're going to take a look. So definitely directing our attention towards, let's see, working diligently towards something. Eight houses, the house of joint finances. We could be working towards marriage, engagement, putting in all of the. What else do we have here? Let's see what we have. Vacation, Ace of Pentacles. So our intuition is talking to us about new beginnings and communication and finances. Yeah, we're working our fingers to the bone here, Pisces. What are we working on? Yeah, okay. So Pisces, the Emperor, I'm directing. This is the Aries energy. You probably have fire somewhere in your chart. If not, you're taking a very Emperor-like approach to this week. Very in charge. Very giving out orders. Alpha male, if you will. Alpha female, if you will. And I'm directing my attentions towards, again, this Eight of Pentacles. I'm working diligent towards something. I'm honing in on my trade. I'm building my finances. I could be putting money into my savings. Um, with the Ten of Swords, it's like, and I'm thinking heavily about this, is weighing on my mind. I'm stressing about it. I'm worried about it. And it may even be coming to a completion. This could also be working your fingers to the bone, working yourself to death, exhausted, Pisces. I feel like we're going to clarify here with the mini deck of Rider-Waite. And I definitely see some balance coming in this week. Let's go ahead and pull more. I don't like when so many cards come out. Justice League, can we just have one card at a time to clarify, please? Justice League. The Empress. To clarify the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, the Emperor and the Empress come out together. Underneath the Eight of Pentacles, these guys are a couple. This is marriage. Eight is the they want to be engaged. We want to join finances. Are we stressing about whether they will accept Pisces? Are we stressing about what we think of marriage? Are we, not sure how we feel about the institution of marriage? Somebody may have an untraditional view on the church and be married, Pisces. Perhaps someone wants a non-traditional um, partnership. I don't want to be married, but I want to spend the rest of my life with you. When I see the balance again, it's communications with the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It's balance. Some type of new communication coming in, divine communication coming in, could be intuition about the relationship. I want to balance how I view myself versus how I view myself in a relationship. And I just had this conversation with my best friend about people who lose themselves in relationships. They go from, me focused to we focused. And there's nothing wrong with being considerate in a relationship, but to me, when you go from me focused to we focused, we go from interdependence to dependence. And if you want to be in a relationship, Pisces, interdependence is the way to do that. Two independent people coming together um, to work towards something together, but also independently working towards something. So it just so happens that the union also reaps the benefits. We work independently of each other in order to work together. You know what I'm saying? In the most beneficial way. Interdependence. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. Google it, okay? So let's clarify here, but I feel like this temperance is a balancing of me versus us, Generally, the Seven of Swords, they say it's like lighter, cheater, hound dog. But in this instance, with the balance, Pisces, I feel like it's almost like you coming to the understanding of, okay, like divvying up time and possessions and things of that nature. Like, okay, these 2 swords are for you, and these 5 swords are for me. Or these 2 hours of the day are for you, these 5 hours are for me. I have this much love to give for you, and I have this much love for me. It's like a balancing, if you will, of me versus us, or me versus we, or us versus them even. So let's clarify this temperance and the Ace of Swords here, Pisces. Because I do feel like, a counterpart is coming. Oh, we have the Four of Cups. The balancing of you, and you are resistant almost of, excuse me, the Empress here that should be coming in, this counterpart, Pisces. And I feel like the resistance is in this Ten of Swords here, where we said you could be working yourself to death or working your fingers down to the bone. You also could be anxious. This could be anxiety. This could be you thinking in a negative way. I don't think this will ever come, or I'm putting in all of the work. Where is, my reward. And when you begin to think from a lack theory, a lack perspective, lack is what's going to come in. Okay, clarifying the moon in the Ace of Pentacles here. Again, the moon is like our energy here was the vibe check, and the moon is definitely your intuition. Is your intuition asking you to pay attention to the vibes, Pisces. So, hey everybody who's tuned in. You may not be saying anything, but I know you there. So, hey, I hope this is resonating. Let me know. With Pisces with the Two of Swords. So again, there's some kind of idea, there's some kind of perspective here, Pisces, where um, the grass is maybe greener on the other side. Like if you aren't sure if what's coming in is as good as what you have, or if what you have, if there's something better outside of what you have. Because I feel like this Two of Wands is like, do I stay or should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? You know what I'm saying? But next to this Four of Cups, I feel like it's when you're dwelling on a past. Like again, 8 is joint finances. There's a counterpart here up in the corner of the Emperor and the Empress. So I feel like one for you, or again, you're just resisting the idea that a specific counterpart is out there for you. Like maybe you've given up. To clarify the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords, we have the 8 of Wands. So yeah, to me, this is like I have gone down many different paths. I've tried many different things. I've, people you've had passionate relationships with that didn't go anywhere. Some were good, some were okay. So it really has you in this idea that perhaps, there is no such thing as a true love or a soulmate or a twin flame, or, this Ace of Pentacles, again, should be brand new, straight from the divine. But there's contemplation and there is like resistance. I see some walking away, like this whole last line of the reading here. It's like, dead agony, walking away, walking away. It's like I'm out. I can't do it anymore. 7 of Swords. Let's go Wands. So yeah, new communication, new beginning, new journey. But it's almost like it's you're turning your back on it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want a new beginning. What you worked so hard for, it's like you don't want it. It's almost like be careful what you wish for energy. You work, you called it in, you asked for it, and now the counterpart is here, and it's like, oh, 8 of Pentacles again. 888. Somebody born in 88. Somebody born in. Look up the power of 8. I feel like this is all your energy, Pisces. I feel like it's not someone walking away from you. It's you, walking away from them, or you deciding you don't want this. Yeah, there's the Ace of Cups again. Oh, not again, but the first time showing up in the reading. It's almost like, what you work for, you just don't want. It's like, no, I can do better than this. What's coming in is not good enough for you, Pisces. You want more. It's like you want more. Let me pull the overall energy card for you, Pisces, because again, I see you directing your attentions to a counterpart. You work very hard. It's like you were searching for them. On dates, you've taken up people on the offer for dates, and it's just not working out. It's just not working out. You're balancing, it's like this new beginning, this new communications, this new journey. It's like, but your back is turned to it, you're resisting it. It's almost like you need to balance what you actually want. That's what I should say. So I feel like it's like you want the counterpart because you don't have it, but while it's trying to come in, your intuition is just short of what you want. The Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands of your overall energy card, Pisces. It's like, no, I'm defensive and I'm 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 defensive. I just don't want it. You don't, Pisces, you don't want it. There's so many hands of God here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. All brand new energies from the divine, and it's like, no. Resistant. You don't want it. Walking away. Look how much you don't want it. Okay? So Pisces, I hope this helps. I feel like whatever this is in tune with your vibrations. And it's like, I don't care who's sending it. I don't care where it came from. You know, even from Jesus. This is not what I want. This is not what I call for. So, Pisces, I hope this helps. It's some very resistant energy, 21 through the 28th of January. So be cautious of your vibrations, Pisces. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And share if you know anyone who would benefit from these readings. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below, as well as how to get a free birth chart to know where your signs and planets are and what houses they belong in. If you'd like to donate, you can also find the information in the description